Well, howdy there, folks. Had a gentleman there on YouTube asked me how to put the C-189 plows on a Farmall C. These are two-way plows, so one flips dirt off to the right and the other one to the left, as you can see. So, although plows are already on the tractor, I'll do a little walkthrough here about how you put them on and the pieces and parts that you need. So, I'll shut the engine off here so you can hear me a little better. There we go. So some of the things that you need that you may be missing. The gentleman told me he had his plow sitting on a crate. That's how he got them. And not quite sure how they go on. So if your tractor does not have these up top, and I'm not certain what exactly Farmall called them, but for lack of better words, I'm going to call them a latch bar. If you look down on the bottom, you lift up on this latch and it unhooks it so the plow can actually drop, or whatever your attachment is that's hanging off the back of these arms. So to put the plow on, the first thing you'll need to do is to put on the bracket that's mounted up at the bell housing and on the rear casting that goes into the transmission. Now I was told, where are we at here? These brackets here are homemade, and that is not the original clamp that the plow goes into. However, going by pictures online, I do believe that these pieces here that mount up to the bell housing are the original. However, whoever did make those brackets did a fairly good job of it, and they work quite well, and they're simple. So up on the old hydraulics here, on these tractors you have two hydraulic levers up at the controls. One of them on the inside here operates how aggressive the plow cuts into the ground. You can see that bar there goes up from the hydraulics down to the plows. It rotates here, hopefully you can see that, the sun's kind of bothering me today, and adjusts how aggressive the cut is on the plows. The other hydraulic arm goes to the back and it controls the lifting of the plows, or the dropping. So that's how they mount up front. Pretty simple. And the back's even easier. We go around to the back. There's just some pieces of chain that go up and hook to the back arms of the tractor where it rotates, and you can drop the plows down. There's nothing else holding them on to the back of the tractor. Now, as you can see here, left to right, my right plow is a little lower. That piece of chain on the right could probably drop the plow, lift it up a few links, take a few links of slack out of it. But that's where she sits at the moment. These plows are fairly worn, but they do a good job. Beats turning the dirt over by hand, that's for sure. To put the plows down, what you'd have to do here is lift up on the latch and then simultaneously lower the hydraulic, and that'll let the plow drop to the ground. I'll see if I can put a thumbnail to my other video I was plowing, you might be able to see that actually happening. Some other tips: you probably will need two people to put them on. They're big and they're bulky. You could probably make do by yourself, but it helps to have two people. And you can fit a floor jack under the center there to lift those up. Back the tractor over the plows. If you have the elevation right and you're lined up right, you should be able to get the plow to drop right into the bracket. But that's if you're lucky. It doesn't always work that nice. Well, that's about it. I'm not sure if there's much else to say here. Just try to do this video in one shot, and hopefully the wind noise is not too bad, and that's about everything you needed to see. I guess if you have any more questions, let me know. And I believe Farmall also made a double moldboard plow that pushed both the dirt off to the right. Those are probably designed more with the Super C in mind. You could get away with it with a regular C, I reckon, as long as the engine's in good condition. Should pull it just fine. I don't know the number on that plow, and I believe Farmall also made a single bottom moldboard plow. Now the point with the left and right plows here is that you could go down your field here and say you have the right plow down, and on the way back you turn around and you drop the left plow down because you want all your dirt plowing in the same direction. Now at the size of our garden, we really only use one plow. We just simple back up down the row and start over again because there is not space for turning around. So, well, unless I can think of anything else to say, I guess that'll just about sum up this video. They work pretty good, just take a little time adjusting. As long as your soil's not too hard, they work just fine. This tractor was restored, I'm going to say roughly 15 years ago now, from the ground up. Everything that needed done on it was done. The engine was rebuilt. I know it has dome top pistons in it. I am not sure how much power this thing puts out now. We believe that the power output is slightly higher than a Super C, but we really don't know for sure. Either way, great running tractor, a lot of fun. And oh yeah, this one's also from 1949. One other thing here, folks. When you're done, make sure you get your hand in here right by the nice hot engine block and turn off your bald eagle control valve. Otherwise known as shut off the gas to your fuel bowl. Alright, have a good one.